This election year is going to mean a shakeup at the state capitol. More than a dozen legislators are either seeking other offices or retiring, including some who have served in Olympia for decades. Olympia Bureau Chief Drew Mickelson caught up with a few in the final days of the session and their careers. Drew.
Hi, Joyce. Tomorrow marks the end of the legislative session, and that means it's the beginning of campaign season for legislators who are either running for re-election or perhaps seeking higher office. There's a long list of those, as we'll get to in a moment. Tomorrow also marks the end of an era for several legislators who say they are ready to go.
When I started here in 1980, we didn't have computers.
Sam Hunt first came to Olympia as a budget committee staffer and worked for the state for 20 years before being elected to the House in 2000 and then the Senate in 2016. He says a lot has changed.
It's a lot more diverse and I think a lot younger.
The Washington State Cougar alum is most proud of his work transitioning the state to a mail-in ballot election system and more recently securing funding to bring skylights back to the state capitol. The 80-year-old says it's time for someone else to serve.
My kids were very influential, saying, "Dad, if you run, good luck. We may not help you. We don't think you should run again. You've been there long enough."
Hunt is one of 9 Senate Democrats looking for a change. Senator Keiser, the longest actively serving senator, is retiring along with Majority Leader Andy Billig. As for senators running in other races, Manka Dhingra hopes to be Attorney General. Patty Kuderer is running for Insurance Commissioner. Mark Mullet wants to be governor. Emily Randall is running for Congress. And Rebecca Saldana and Kevin Vandeweghe are in the State Lands Commissioner's race. Republican Senator Lynda Wilson announced today she, too, is retiring. Now, over in the House, at least 4 Republican representatives are leaving. Spencer Hutchins is not seeking re-election. Joel Kretz is retiring after 20 years as a representative. Jacqueline Maycomber is running for Congress. And former Minority Leader J.T. Wilcox is retiring.
It pumps into these tall silos that hold raw milk.
The former CFO of Wilcox Farms came to the Capitol in 2010 and says the legislature is much more divided today.
I think the thing that bothers me the most is the fact that Washington's become a single-party state.
Representative Wilcox says he can't wait to spend more time hunting and fishing on his family farm. As for Senator Sam Hunt, he's looking forward to spending a winter in Arizona instead of Olympia, where he has spent the last, 44 winters? Live in Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.
That is a